Hey friends! Happy Pandemic Day! Don't call me crazy. I could be like, happy this sucks. We're in an epidemic. I refuse to do it. Refuse to do it! Plus, I just got done having my tuna salad. Tuna in a pouch, plus a little mayo. Couple crackers. That's right. That's right. Another company hit my DNR, and that is not, wait. DNR to me does not mean do not resuscitate. It means do not return. A little farm in Miami. Horrible situation. I won't go back there. It's nothing like the vulture thing. They just don't have any overhead lights. They have obstacles everywhere, whether it be rows and rows and rows of pallets and piles of soil and piles of discarded vegetables and fruits that they can't sell. Broken down vehicle here, broken furniture here. Like, the place was not set up for a 73, 74 foot long truck to maneuver in. Hence why I got the rash on my palm, because it was hot. I was frustrated and I kept, like, turning, and it was a blind side at first, but I couldn't see anything, and no one spoke English, so I couldn't get them to help me. Anyway, I got it done. DNR, yeah. I got out of there in time because I understand Miami put a curfew in place. Not that I would be impacted by it, right? But sometimes I feel like when further restrictions are put on, that everybody comes out of the woodwork because, oh my gosh, I can't leave my house from 10 o'clock at night till 5 in the morning. What about if I need more toilet paper? So I'm glad I missed out on that. But it's a well, you know what, you see it. We see it. It's a very strange things are happening out here. I see strange things happening every day. I actually saw a dog earlier today that had not like a mask on. I don't even know what the heck it was, actually. It wasn't a muzzle, but it was something. And I thought, and it was a little ankle biter dog. But it was covering the snout, but I still don't know exactly what it was made of or what the point of it was. I don't know. So I'm heading up to Maryland for a 2 a.m. delivery. I'm going to spend the night at the customers because they have overnight parking. Hey, they have overnight parking. And I want to be there when my appointment is ready, so I have a full clock for my departure. I've been dealing with a few low rate loads. Surprising? Not given the fact that I had to come out of Florida. But I'm gonna try to move my way around, get back into the middle part of the country, and if rates are still low, I mean, I know fuel is low, right? Demand is high, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Couple load choices that were coming out of Florida that I did not take, but that were available, were 85 cents a mile. For those of you that had music playing or didn't quite hear that right, let me say it again. 85 cents per mile. Not 285, not 185, 0.85. We all know who that shipper is, so I don't even need to talk about it. It's just part of dealing with them. And, you know, if you take a load into Florida, you have to take a load out. There's no more deadheading up to Georgia. So the load that I'm on now is what is it? Oh, I forget what I calculated it. $1.45, I think, came out of Florida heading up to Maryland. So I don't know. We'll see. I had a really good week last week. I want to keep pushing the envelope, you know. Do the best that I can with the least amount of fuel and miles driven. So it's a never ending game out here, guys. You know, if you're a company driver, you don't look at things the same way I do, because it is what it is. You get paid per mile. But when you're a lease op and you have that truck payment, or you're an owner op, everything you do matters. Everything you do. So I just wanted to check in. Jake, what are you doing? Yeah, I put the dog bed in between the seats when I drive, and that gets him out of the sun too. So he goes down there, lays, plus I turn the AC on the floor. So he's just like, that dog is living the life for reals. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything really else going down. I'm sort of lately unhappy with content on YouTube, mine included. There's just not a lot going on. Everybody is talking about the COVID. I'm so sick. Like, I can't even watch anybody that talks about this anymore. Like, if that's their whole video, like, I can't do it. I'm living it. I listen to the news. I'm out here. But I talked to my son today, and he said, Mom, you need to watch this series that's out on Netflix. And I said, what is it? He said, Tiger King. And I've been hearing a lot of good things about that. And then he sort of shared the background of it, and I'm like, it sounds like it's got just the right amount, like the right balance for shows that I like to watch. So I gotta finish the series that I'm currently on. I got like 3 or 4 episodes left. I'm on a British series right now. I like British shows. So I'm gonna finish that off, and then I'm sort of excited to start this, because I was listening to Hensley the other night, and he's like, oh, there's nothing going on. There's no drama even going on YouTube, which is true. And sometimes the drama's fun, right? You take it for what it is. It's drama. I don't like it when it gets like, I like it when it's comical drama, like funny. You know, people take jabs at people. Nobody takes it super seriously, and they just jab back and forth. When it gets really mean, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the meanness. But I also don't know the history between a lot of these channels either. But right now, I'm just taking it as entertainment, because I got nothing else. I got nothing else out here. So I will say, sadly, I don't know, how long we'll be in this situation. So I was trying to be smart about everything. subscriptions and these are things that I haven't used in like 2 to 3 months, right? Like, I haven't watched Hulu since the first season of The Masked Singer. Quite some time. Like, way before Christmas. Like, I probably haven't watched it since last October, November. And it's cheap, but why pay on something that I'm not using, right? So I dropped that. I dropped my Amazon Prime. I'm not watching Amazon Prime movies. I don't listen to the music. I'm not buying anything right now, and if I did, I think a lot of companies would offer free shipping anyway. So I canceled that. Planet Fitness, they automatically suspended membership fees during this time because all their gyms are closed anyway, right? Let's see. The one thing I gotta do, and I've talked about this before, and this is really bad on my part. When I started with Prime, I got the second phone through Prime. It's through Sprint service. And you pay for the phone. It's like, I think I paid like $130. It was shipped to me at the terminal. And then it's $10 a week for unlimited everything. That phone has been sitting at my condo. I think at least I think that's where it's sitting. For 2 years. 2 years. So that's, $1,100 in payments for something I'm not even using. So I gotta call Prime and get that taken care of. And then we are part of a vacation resort program. So I'm gonna call them and see if they're suspending their membership fees, whatever you want to call it. It's only like $80 a month, but $80 a month is $80 a month, right? Especially when you don't know like what's gonna happen with our economy and so I'm just trying to be smart about things right now, and I put myself on a budget on the truck for food and other things, like to be smart about things. I ramped up my stock purchases. What else have I done? Is there anything else I've done? Oh, I canceled Audible. I have a lot of books on Audible. And I'll go through like ebb and flow. Like, I'll get on an audiobook, and if the audiobook was really good, it's hard for me to start another book right away because I'm still living that book, right? So I sort of, if you're a reader, you'll understand this, but I sort of mourn that the story's over, right? Unless it's like a series, right? Trilogy or something like that. But I find myself like, I have to give myself like 2 to 3 weeks between books. Otherwise I'll start another one and I never really get into it because I'm still thinking about the other book that I just finished. So I have a lot of books that I have not listened to on Audible, and I still have, because I purchased them, I still have access to all of them. That I have not lost, but I don't get my credits for getting, new books or new selections. So, and you guys, maybe I'll pick this stuff back up, but I'm just really finding that with what's going on, I'm finding what's really important to me. And like, when you have to go without, you really find like, what do you really need? I don't need all these streaming subscriptions. I just don't. It's ridiculous. I don't, I've already talked about what I don't need, and that's why I canceled them. So, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe you're doing the same. Like, are you like, I'm not feeling a pinch for money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Could Chris's business be shut down? Potentially. Could he stop having customers because they have other priorities? For sure. Even if he's able to stay open, where's he going to get paint from? How is he going to paint a vehicle? The paint stores aren't open, right? I don't know if dealerships would be open for him to get parts. Like, we've sort of talked about this, but you know, that's the other thing is, like, we have to be prepared for potentially his business being shut down or underutilized, and for however long that happens, right? I don't suspect that I will be parked or shut down for any reason. I mean, given like the supply and demand. And I anticipate staying out here and helping the American public. So unless I get sick, which I am being very, very careful not to, I assume that I will continue to run and support us if it reaches that far. So we've also ixnayed probably our summer plans, the cabin, a trip in the RV, wedding in Jamaica. We're not doing it. It's really too bad, but better to be safe than sorry, right, guys? So, all right, I'm gonna get going here. I got the second load on my clock here, so I have 7 hours and 45 minutes in which to drive. So I gotta make the most of this. So, all right, everyone, be safe on the road with your health, in your surroundings, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Okay? All right. Bye, everyone.